friends, welcome back to Data Analytics Talks. In this video, we are going to understand the architecture of Unity Catalog and how its components work together. I have a slide and let's explore this slide to understand Unity Catalog well. To recap, Unity Catalog is a centralized governance layer in Databricks. It provides unified access control, governance, auditing, lineage, and metadata management for all your data and AI assets. That's the definition of the Unity Catalog. Now, understanding the architecture of the Unity Catalog is important for everybody, including the data engineer, data architect, governance professional. So anybody who is interacting with the Databricks or data lake. Okay. At the top of the Unity catalog, we have Metastore. In the previous video, we said Hive Metastore and Metastore. We understood Metastore is a centralized store, Metastore, to manage everything around the workspace, around the lake. Okay, so the top level container for Unity catalog is Metastore. It stores all the metadata, permissions, lineage, and audit information for catalog, schema, and objects. So in the Unity catalog, you will find catalog, schema, and various objects. Okay, but metadata about these uh, catalog, schema, objects are stored in the Metastore. You know what is a metadata? It's a data about the data, not the actual data. Very much important to remember that. Okay, so if I want to recap, a Metastore is the highest level container in Unity Catalog. Think of it as a central repository that stores metadata, permissions, lineage information, audit information, and governance policies for all catalogs, schemas, and data objects. Okay, so Vijay, I understand about the Metastore. So next, what is the next level? What is below Metastore? Okay, okay, the hierarchy shows a catalog. The catalog is the next below the Metastore. Okay, what is it? A catalog is typically used to represent a business domain or department. It says the highest level of the organization represent a business domain or department. That is the catalog. So as an architect, okay, Metastore is the top, then under that catalog. So you can define a catalog for a department like finance, HR, marketing, or sales. And this catalog provides the highest level of the logical organization for that data asset, for the data asset. Okay, so it's clear, right? What is a catalog? That's the first level in the namespace. Second level. So inside each catalog, we have multiple schemas. So Metastore will have multiple catalog will have multiple schemas. What's a schema? Basically, you see a schema is a logical grouping of objects within the catalog. That is schema. Schemas are logical grouping used to organize related objects. For example, within a finance catalog, we might have a bronze, silver, and gold schemas representing different layers of data processing. So inside a schema, we store actual data objects. Okay, look at this hierarchy. It's a metastore, catalog, schema. Under the schema, we keep the actual objects like tables, views, and functions. Tables, views, and functions. Correct? So we all know that table stores structured data. And views are virtual tables created using SQL queries. Functions contain reusable business logic that can be shared across users and workloads. So together, these objects follow a three-level namespace: catalog, schema, and object. It's very important when you work on Databricks. Three-level namespace. For example, if you're writing a certification, the three-level namespace is catalog, schema, and object. Correct. So this is how you are going to register your object to the Unity catalog using a three-level namespace: catalog, schema, and object. We can give some example like finance, gold, customer. So what does mean? Under the finance catalog, under the gold schema, we have a customer table. Under sales, sales.analytics.order. In the sales catalog, the analytics schema, we have orders table or views. Okay. I think this is very clear now. Okay. So as a data engineer, you should remember that you have to create a three-level namespace when you want to register a table in the Unity catalog. You cannot simply go and create table without this. If you don't create, what will happen? It will go and sit in the Metastore directly without the catalog. Okay, this is clear, I think. Now let's look into the storage credential and external location. This is very much important. Okay, we need to create external location, as I already mentioned, like a storage. Then the storage credential is simply an identity that Unity Catalog used to access cloud storage securely. Okay, let's see. I have a container in Azure storage account. Okay, and I have a Databricks. I want to access the data uploaded into the storage account from my application. I need to have a storage credential to connect to the Azure container. So the storage credential is nothing but the key. It's identity used by Unity Catalog to access the external cloud storage is the storage credential. Okay. So example, what is example? For example, Azure managed identity. That is a storage credential. AWS IAM role, service principal. You can think of a storage credential as the key that allows Unity Catalog to access storage. Okay. Next is external location. So we cannot simply access. First of all, you have to create an external location. So define the path to external cloud storage where data files reside. Okay. So if you want to see that in detail, you can see S3 colon slash slash data hyphen lake slash. That is that's the definition of the S3 bucket access. But when it comes to Azure, it will be abfss colon slash slash container at storage.dfs.core.windows.net. If it is a uh, Google Cloud, gs colon slash slash data hyphen bucket slash. Then you give the right um, container names. Okay, so the storage credential and external locations are very much important in this case. Okay, now what are the important questions we have? What is stored in Metastore? Okay, so to conclude our understanding, we have a hierarchical structure: Metastore, catalog, schema, table. Okay, we we said what is stored in the Metastore. Very important. So Metastore stores the permissions, metadata, lineage information, audit information, governance policies. Okay, still our data is not there. So Metastore is not storing our data. It's very important. Okay, you may get some questions like what is stored in Metastore? Where is my data? You can say, no, Metastore is not actually storing my data. It is storing metadata, permissions, lineage information, audit information, governance policies, and so on only. Okay. So actual data is stored in the storage account. Okay. The actual data remains in the cloud storage such as Azure Data Lake Storage, Amazon S3, Google Cloud Storage. Databricks compute on the data while Unity Catalog governs and manages the metadata. This is very much important. Okay. Databricks compute on the data while Unity Catalog governs and manages the metadata. Okay. I think this is clear about the Unity Catalog architecture. Okay. So what is the key takeaway from this section is first of all, Unity Catalog provides centralized governance across all the workspaces, gives a centralized governance across all the workspaces. Then fine-grained access control, RBAC, ABAC, end-to-end data lineage and impact analysis, comprehensive auditing and compliance, secure data sharing with delta sharing, easier data discovery with rich metadata. This is the key takeaway from the Unity catalog. Okay, this much understanding is good enough for a data engineer, architect, or governance principle about the Unity catalog architecture. We will see how to implement this. Implementing is not at all difficult because we have the documentation. Just go through the documentation. This is good, but understanding the concepts, that's very much important. I hope this video give you enough information about the Unity catalog. Thank you.